Hare Krishna. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, I will start. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vrajanaranja Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vrajanaranja Jaya Yamunatiramanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamunatiramanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari
जय राधा माधव की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत शिष्यमाद भय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत शिष्यमाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय विष्णुपाद श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सर्वभाव शिव जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ जीव गोपाल भट्ट दस रघुनाथ साध गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। शिष्य राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंद श्याम कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। गंगामय की जय। यमुनामय की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन याग की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं तत्तो जयमुदीरयेत्। वेदरामायणे चैव पुराणे भरते तथा अदावन्ते च मध्ये च हरिः सर्वत्र गीयते। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणे परमानन्दमाधवम्। परमानन्द हे माधव पादुङ्गारुचि मकरन्द सेमकरन्द पानकोरि आनन्दे बोलो हरि हरि हरिं कानने बन्दवेला Parikoribe chakadona se chakadonan kapayare mona morahu nirantare mona nirantare rahu ha Krishna boli jiva jau ha Krishna boli jau jiva mote udhara radha dava mote udhara radha dava mote udhara radha dava धर्म प्रोजित कैतवोत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणं सतं वेद्यं वास्तु मत्र वास्तु शिवदां तापत्रयोन्मूलानं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा प्ररीश्वर सद्युहृद्यवरुध्यते त्रिकृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखातमृताद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका अनर्थोपशमं साक्षात् भक्तियोगमधुक्षजे लोकस्य जनतो विद्वांश्चक्रे सत्त्वतसंहितं यस्यं वा श्रयमाणाय कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पाद्यते पुंसां शोकमोहभयापः श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणममलं यद्वैष्णवानां प्रियं यस्मिन् परमहंस्यमेकममलं ज्ञानं परं गीयते तत्र ज्ञानविरागभक्तिसहितं निष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतं सच्चिन्वांसपथं विचरणपरो भक्त्या विमुच्ये नरः अर्थोऽयं ब्रह्मसूत्राणां भारतार्थविनिर्णयः गायत्री वशरूपोऽसौ वेदर्थो परिबृंहितः सर्ववेदेतिहासानं सारं सारं समुद्रितं सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीमद्भागवतमिष्यते तादृशमृततृप्तस्य नन्यत्र स्यद्रचि क्वचित् कृष्णभक्तिरसस्वरूप श्रीभगवता ताते वेदाशस হইতে পরমমহৎ চারি বেদ উপনিষদে যত কিছু হইয়া তার অর্থ লয় ব্যাস করিল সঞ্চয় जय सूत्र जय विषय वाचन भागवते सेरु श्लोक निबंधना जीवेरा निस्तारा लागी सूत्र कैला व्यासा मायावादी बस सुनिले हई सर्वनाश जहाँ भगवत पद वैष्णवेर स्थाने एकांत आश्रय करो चैतन्य चरणे भगवत जना मने से जावना समा तारो सस्ता हच जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु जामा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हे मा वजिभ्यो च विसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Shri Chaitanya Chandraya Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, Mhm. Yes. You can hear me? Yes, Chiranjeev Prabhu. And Pranam. Okay. So today we we continue listening about our topic, Varnasrama. So today we will listen for 11th canto, chapter 17, and text number 55. We continue to read the class of His Grace Shripa Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, and I read the shloka. Karma bir griha medhiyair ishtva mameva bhaktiman tishted vanam vapavishet prajavan vaparibrajet. Karma bir griha medhiyair ishtva mameva bhaktiman tishted vanam vapavishet prajavan vaparibrajet. A householder devotee who worships me by execution of his family duties may remain at home, go to a holy place, or if he has a responsible son, take sannyas. Purport. This verse describes the three alternatives for a householder. He may continue at home, or he may take vanaprastha, which involves going to a sacred place with one's wife. Or if he has a responsible son to take over his family duties, he may take sannyas, the renounced order, for a definitive solution in the problems of life. In all three ashramas, ultimate success depends on sincere surrender to the Supreme Lord. Therefore, the most important qualification one can have is Krishna consciousness. The commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. The householder desiring jnana can choose his ashram. A devotee leaving his family members may also choose another ashrama to attain an opportunity for bhakti. Hare Krishna. This is Lord Krishna explains to Uddhava, his dear devotee. He explains to him the system of Vedic system of Daivi Varnasrama culture. So he explains that karma bir grihamedi yair ishtva mameva bhaktiman tishted vanam vopavishet prajavan va parivrajed. A householder devotee, that means who worships me by execution of his family duties, may remain at home. Tishtet. Tishtet means one may remain at home. If he is bhaktiman, if he is a devotee or he is having bhakti, or he can go to holy place. Vanam, this thing here in translation, he can go to holy place, or if he is responsible son, take sannyas. That is the meaning of the word parivrajed or vanam upavishet. Means vanam upavishet means go to the forest, but also the meaning is go to the holy place, like Vrindavan. So here Bhagavan Krishna, the Lord Krishna, saying that to Uddhava that one grihastha householder, he can remain in his house, but he should worship Bhagavan Krishna, or he can leave his house together with his wife and go to a sacred place. So for developing more devotion, this type of vanaprastha is also acceptable. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he told that this type of vanaprastha is more suitable for Kali Yuga, because in Kali Yuga, very difficult to follow full renunciation. Kali Yuga people not so strong. And also, if someone is having responsible son to take care about family, then he should go for sannyas. It's, of course, it's not everybody. If somebody is enough mature and strong and spiritually elevated, these three categories of ashramas Lord Krishna is describing to Uddhava. So that means one can remain in his grihastha ashram and remain and still remaining as Vaishnava, and or if he is bhaktiman, if he is having bhakti, or one can leave his house and go to the holy place like Vrindavan, Mayapur. Here it is called Vanam Vrajet, but in Kali Yuga you cannot find the such type of vanam, such type of forest. Very difficult. Even in India. Nowadays many things change. Therefore, it is more easy. It is easier to go to the holy place. Of course, now the holy place also difficult. Sometimes so many traffic in Vrindavan, so many people there. Because holy place is also covered by Maya. So we cannot find a holy place. We coming there, just restaurant, pizza, everything is there. So we become bewildered. And therefore, Prabhupada, he did not speak too much about Vanaprastha ashram. Yeah, because what is it, Vanaprastha ashram? You just preparing to die. You go to Vrindavan or you go to Navadvip or Jagannath Puri. You just staying, do some puja, reading Prabhupada book, chanting more holy names, but it is not so much attractive. Prabhupada didn't so much mention about this. Sannyas means for preaching. Not everybody can accept sannyas, but of course it is the best idea. if somebody can, go for sannyas and preach. So now we continue. One can remain in any ashrama, but his responsibility is to serve Lord Krishna and make him happy. That is the traditional Varnasrama system. The whole Srimad Bhagavatam Shastra is pointing out that how Jiva can serve Bhagavan Krishna and develop bhakti. So that is the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, if something will happen in our planet and all books will be destroyed, and only Srimad Bhagavatam will be there. So humanity, people will not lose anything. Therefore, Bhagavata is such a scripture. Bhagavatam always mentions that one should render pure devotional services. He has no desire for dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. So that means he has no material desire. That doesn't mean that we have to accept vanaprastha or sannyasa for moksha. Moksha is not a goal of Vaishnava. It is not a goal of a devotee to accept this renounced order of life, to become great personality. Aham Brahmasmi. It's not so important. Actually, because the real liberation is to please Krishna, to perform devotional service. Even Vaishnavas, true Vaishnavas, they are not so much aspiring to leave material world and go to Golok Vrindavan. If you ask them, they will tell you, I am ready to take birth again and again. Mama Janmani Janmanishware. Only to serve to my Guru and Krishna. Such type of dedication. But we cannot imitate it. Therefore, Prabhupada gave to us this formula: back home, back to Godhead. So that means we go to our home. But when you're already with Krishna, your home is everywhere. Because Krishna is always with you. So Prabhupada established so many temples. These all temples are the non-different than Vrindavan. Yeah, one time I was in Bali, one devotee told me that you blaspheme Vrindavan because you're saying that this temple is non-different than Vrindavan. I said, yes, I'm saying like this. I have such vision. He said, you blaspheme Vrindavan because his vision is different. Even he visited so many holy places. He was staying in holy places long time, but he cannot understand that the place where bhajan is going on, where Prabhupada is present, the deities are being worshipped. So this place is no different than Vrindavan. Very poor condition. So we have to develop such a vision. And dharma, artha, kama, and moksha, this is material goal. And sometimes people, they think that this is the goal of human being, just to attract people by dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. To be a religious person on this is dharma. dharmic person. Everybody give respect to him. Very kind-hearted, very good. He go to Swarga, no doubt. Very nice person. He can sacrifice everything to his family, to his country. But that is not transcendental. And artha. Many people are running after this. They want to get artha. Artha means also not only money, fresh air, nice sight. Like many people are going to Bali just to get this. So many fruits. If you are in India, not so many fruits. You go to Cambodia or you go to Indonesia, so many fruits. You can enjoy artha. This is also artha, not only money. And sometimes people have so much money, but they cannot take enough meal. They have problem with stomach. So that is not real artha. They thinking they accumulating Lakshmi, but that is alakshmi. They don't understand. If you use money for Krishna, that is Lakshmi. But if you use money for yourself, for your enjoyment, that is alakshmi. But you're thinking this is Lakshmi. But it will not give you any prosperity. Kama. Kama means not only enjoyment with opposite sex, men and women, of course. That is also respect, fame. In society, everybody will praise you. You're such a great person. You big dynasty. That is Kama. And moksha. I'm retired. I have no other duties now. I can do whatever I like. Just slowly living on the nature, doing some yoga exercises or pranayama, I don't know. So this type of life is pity life actually. That is not the goal of human life. And this type of moksha also not real mukti. It is just like one type of enjoyment. Oh, I'm retired, I'm free from all desires. So everybody will praise me. I will do some tapasya, austerity. No. So only the business of human being is to worship Bhagavan Krishna, the Supreme Lord. That is the real Varnasrama system, Daivi Varnasrama. And Manu has given instructions. That is called Manu Samhita. It is said, Loke vyavaya misha madhya seva nitya hijantor nahitatra chodana. Chodana, encouraging. This is Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.11. Yeah. So this I just open 11.5.11. Yeah. In this material world, the conditioned soul is always inclined to sex, meat eating, and intoxication. Therefore, religious scriptures never actually encourage such activities. Although the scriptural injunctions provide for sex through sacred marriage, for meat eating through sacrificial offering, and for intoxication through the acceptance of ritual cups of wine, such ceremonies are meant for the ultimate purpose of renunciation. Very important. That means we are following some dharma, Vedic dharma, but that is the word here, chodana. Chodana means encouraging. It is just encouraging us to follow Shastra. Many fruits from Veda we can get. So therefore we are following Veda. So we want to enjoy sex. So we have to marry. We want to drink. We have to go through one type of yagya. So we have to like we want to take meat, so we have to also follow some type of yagya. And another thing is there are three types of birth. One, janma means birth. Birth is one type is seminal birth, from semen. Another type of janma or birth is Vaidika janma. Somebody was born in Brahmin family, and another type is one is getting upanayana samskara, sacred thread. So that is called Savitriya janma. That is called twice born. And also in Savitriya samskara, mantra is given, Gayatri mantra. And because through this Savitriya samskara, one is getting qualification to go through Vedic scriptures, to go through Shastra. And that is called second type of birth here. And number 3, Diksha samskara. Diksha. What is the need of Diksha? Why one will get Diksha samskara? For what purpose? So, like for example, we became samskara bhaved dvija. We got through Savitra samskara, we became Brahmana. So we became dvija. Why again we have to go through another type of samskara? Why will be this diksha samskara? Tritiyam yagya dikshayam. So that means the first type of janma, when we take birth from our father and mother, we have physical father and mother, yeah. And a second type of birth, Brahmana samskara, is father is Acharya and mother is Gayatri. Acharya is giving Gayatri mantra. So Gayatri is mantra and father is Acharya, who is giving the Gayatri mantra to us. So we are getting prepared, we are getting qualified for samskara number 3. And in the third samskara, there is also Acharya. There must be an Acharya for samskara. Why one again going for another samskara? So I accepted Acharya. So like, for example, one will enter in Gurukula, and Gurudev, in this Gurukula, there is a Guru, Gurudev, he give Upanayana Samskara. He make you twice born. And that time Acharya is showering mercy on us that we should develop Vedic knowledge, Vedic Jnana, the knowledge about all the Vedas. Not only to maintain our body, but also to develop the knowledge about the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. And Acharya will show the path by which we can come to the Supreme Lord. This is a gradual process. That is called Daiksha Janma, number 3. So, like, why one this samskara number 3 is being done, because one will do yagya karma, one will do his, one is performing his sacrifice duties. And what is yagya? What is sacrifice? We know that we have to sacrifice our life. We have to sacrifice our life to which purpose? Only to serve Krishna and please Him. That is yagya karma. And so when Acharya is giving Diksha, he is trying to bring us to the Supreme Lord's lotus feet, to Bhagavan Krishna's lotus feet. And now we are eligible to remain at the lotus feet of Krishna. So through this Diksha, Samskara, yes, we are eligible to remain with Krishna. So without this, how we can go to Vanam Brajet, like it is here, they said. How we can go to the Vanaprastha stage? Not possible. Because in Kali Yuga, you cannot find this such a peaceful forest where husband and wife can stay and follow Vanaprastha. So you have to go to holy place. You have to remain in holy place in the temple. Okay, how you can do it? If your consciousness is not situated in the spiritual platform, therefore Diksha Samskara is needed. And also, if somebody remains as Grihastha all his life, family man, how he can remain in spiritual consciousness all his life? That is a question. Because family life, it is so many material things are there, and you have children, and you have grandchildren, and you have many relatives, you have many duties here. Only if you go through Diksha process, you can remain in household life and remain as Bhaktiman. So here it is said. That means be situated in pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord. So that is the meaning of Daiksha Janma. That's very important. And that is Upasana. Upasana, this word means Upapurvaka Asa. Like we will become very close to Him. We will be close to Krishna. That is Upasana. Upa means to close, And we become very close to Krishna. We are serving to Him. And by service, we become more close. Like Shri Chandra Maharaj, he told, once time I asked him that Srila Guru Govinda Swami, he started crying school in Bhuvaneshwar. So I asked him, is it Gadagiri also crying school or some other school? He said, this is Gopal school. And I asked, what does mean Gopal school? He said, we are learning how to become closer to Gopal by our service, by listening Katha, by chanting holy name, like that, by mercy of Guru. So that means, that is called Upasana. We came very close to Krishna, and that the same meaning is crying school also, what Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj told. Become close to Krishna, then you will cry. You want to get mercy of Him. You need association with pure bhaktas who are also crying for Krishna. And this type of mood, you will develop this type of mood by their mercy. So who have gotten initiation, this have some qualification and right to serve Bhagavan Krishna. That is called Upasana. And who is giving such type of Diksha, he is the real personification of Veda. Krishna is the original guru, and the spiritual master, we should consider him as non different than Krishna. So therefore, we surrender to Guru and to Krishna, to both, with supreme devotion. Yasya deve para bhakti, yatha deve tatha gurau, tasyaite kathita kyarta prakashante mahatmanaha. And also Supreme Lord Krishna, he said, Sarvaj Vedaischa Sarvara Hameva Vedya. So we may remain in any varna, in any ashram, but our duty is to please Krishna. And we spoke about Upasana. Upasana is the process how to become closer to Krishna. Also, the another meaning of that is called Seva. Because the process how become closer to Krishna is service, devotional service, based on love and affection to Krishna. And Krishna is Upasya. Upasya. So that means Upasya means with whom we can remain, with whom we can live peacefully, blissfully. We can have very peaceful and blissful life remaining with him. That is called Upasya. So therefore it is natural that we are being attracted to Krishna. And we can remain with Krishna only by the mercy of Gurudeva. If we lose his mercy, we cannot remain with him. Even you are staying in holy place, even you stay in Guru Ashram, if you lost the mercy of Guru, if you misusing it, you cannot remain at the lotus feet of Gopal. Because we don't know, we don't understand who is Upasya and Upasana. We performing Upasana, but for whom? Now we can understand. In this material world, we are also performing Upasana, but for whom? For money, for women, for name, fame, that's all. Then we are saying when you surrender, when you become serious devotee, said, now I have so much family duties, I have to do this, I have to do that. Because your upasya is not Krishna. You choose wrong upasya. You're serving to everybody, but you are not serving to Krishna. Therefore, you don't want to surrender. And you're not doing Krishna upasana. Upasana means to serve to Yagya Purusha, to Supreme Lord, Bhagavan Krishna or Vishnu. Nothing else. Therefore, we are getting Diksha Samskara to do it. Therefore, Diksha Samskara will help us to remain at the lotus feet of Krishna and serve him through Yagya, Diksha Yagya. We will remain at his lotus feet and we will serve him for his pleasure. And therefore, Acharya is giving Diksha. And when we are accepting Diksha, not so much attachments should be there. So, not so much attachments should be there when we are accepting Diksha. So, Srila Bhaksan Saraswati Thakur said, in this age of Kali, it is more possible that one will fall down. So very easily one can fall down in this age of Kali. Because this age of Kali is standing by one leg only. 3 legs are already broken. So 3 pillars of Dharma already broken. They said, Kritaya Dhyayate Vishnum Tretayam Dyajato Makai Dvapare paricharyayam kalau tadhari kirtanam. Kalau tadhari kirtanat. That means, what is the meaning of Diksha? We have to perform Hari Kirtana under the guidance of the Supreme, of the spiritual master, bona fide spiritual master. And another thing, Krishna mantra hoite hobe samsar mochana. Krishna nama hoite pabe Krishnera charana. That means Krishna mantra gives to us opportunity to get liberation, to get liberated from samsara mochana. But Krishna nama, the name of Krishna, bring us to the lotus feet of Krishna. So, if you are not free from the clutches of family life, how we can serve Krishna? Sometimes we say, devotees saying, oh, this is Grihastha Guru. But how we can say like this? If it is Guru, if it is a pure devotee, that means he already free from the clutches of family life. Maybe outwardly, he is like Grihastha, because here in Shastra it said he can remain in any ashram, but he should be free from the clutches of family life. And how you can see? Are you having such type of eyes to see? Like one Pradyumna Mishra, he came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to listen Krishna Katha. Mahaprabhu sent him to Rai Ramananda. And Rai Ramananda that time was busy. He was busy with young girls. Who can understand this nowadays? And even he was touching their bodies. He was teaching how to dance for Lord Jagannath. Young girls. And this Brahmana developed doubts. He came to Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu, I cannot listen from him because he is Vishaya, he is attached to women. How can I remain there? Mahaprabhu said, Rai Ramananda is so pure. Even he touching woman body, but for him it is like wood. is not feeling anything. He's just serving to Lord Jagannath. He's teaching them how to dance for Jagannath. That's all. No lusty desires, nothing. We cannot imitate it. But still, who can understand? So somebody is Grihastha Guru, somebody is Vanaprastha Guru, Sannyasi Guru. How we can understand who is pure devotee, who is not? We cannot judge by outward feature. Only we can see how much Gaura Shakti is coming through such a person. How much Krishna Shakti, Gaura Shakti, that we can see. Even that we can see only by mercy of such devotee. So therefore Acharya is saying this. Nama binu kale kale nahi aro dharma, sarva mantra saranama e shastra marma. The Bhagavan Krishna is the essence of all the mantras. And we chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Maybe it is very difficult to chant mantra, Hare Krishna mantra, in the right way. It's not easy. Without mistakes. Yeah, we are not expert in Sanskrit language. How we can chant mantra nicely? Like, but we need mercy of Sadhu Guru. And we have to try to follow such Yuga Dharma. And we need the guidance of a pure devotee. That is the meaning. So you cannot just think, oh, now I am become old, I will accept Vanaprastha. or I will accept sannyas, or I will remain until the end of my life as family man. And you can remain, but if you're not doing Yuga Dharma, you're not performing Yuga Dharma, how this possible? And we have to accept Shrota Guru. Shrota Guru means who has already listened from his Guru. And um, that means when he gives to us the name, and he is even he's performing kirtana, but he is performing this kirtana on the path of Shrota, on listening path. Like he's speaking the same thing he listened from Acharya. And kalau tu nama matrena pujyate Bhagavan Hari. So that is upasya in age of Kali. Upasya. So we should discuss this topic. Like we can open social media. People discussing what? What is the topic of discussion? All people discussing their upasya. They're discussing their enjoyment. And they're discussing politics. That is their upasya. And like in my country, they're discussing war nowadays. That is also their upasya. But we have to discuss the real upasya. Upasya means in whose lotus feet we can remain always. And let us discuss about the real upasya, the real worshipable one. Upasya means worshipable one. One is to be worshipped. Otherwise, like Shipachnajan Maharaj said, night will pass, but we are talking. Talking will not be stopped. What type of relationship we have with our family, our wife? We are sitting for a long time, we're discussing. But chanting, no time. Or somebody has died. Some member of our family has died. So we're crying and we're discussing about this and crying again and again. And another desire is there. You look for another wife. One wife kicked you out, or one wife died. So you going for another wife, and all life like this. But this is attraction, affection, so-called affection. That is not the real affection, because we're discussing dead matter. We're not discussing the living matter, the living spirit. We're discussing dead matter, but not the living spirit. And yes, we can sit together with somebody and discuss this, our friend or somebody. But for what? We are sitting together for consciousness or unconsciousness. Or it in Sanskrit is said, Chetana Vastu or Achetana Vastu. We discuss which topic. We can sit down at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Krishna for whole life. No problem. We can talk about him for whole life. And we can say, I want to get another life. I want to take birth again and again, but I can speak about you. That is the real meaning of Upasana. Because he is Upasya. By discussing about him, we can spend whole life, no problem. Like Shukadev Goswami is speaking to Maharaj Parikshit, and he was listening. And both were getting pleasure. And then Shibashtanchan Maharaj, he said, if I'm sitting down at the lotus feet of Parama Chetana Vastu, that means the Supreme Conscious Being. I cannot say, Krishna, I want the sweets, I want Gulab Jamun, I want Rasagul, give me, please. Because he is Upasya Vastu. We can ask him, please give me your leg, give me your feet. Let me messaging by oil your feet. So if you will sit down with someone having bodily relationship, we want to get some seva from him. But if we sit down at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Krishna, we have desire to serve him. That is difference. If you go to Upasya, so you will develop desire to serve. If you go to others, you need seva from them. And they are also happy to give you seva. But you cannot jump and sit on the shoulder of Krishna. Not possible at all. Like one woman, old woman, she was climbing on the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Jagannath Puri temple. She did not understand that this is Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord, is there, and also he is sannyasi. She was climbing on Garuda Stampa, Garuda pillar, to just to see, to get darshan of Jagannath. And Mahaprabhu didn't say anything. He allowed her because she was having this pure desire to see the Supreme Lord, pure devotion. So she didn't have any material desire. Just only so much desire to see Krishna. But when we want to enjoy, we climbing on the shoulder of Krishna and say, Krishna, give me this, give me that, why are you not giving? So, therefore, all this Varnasrama system is meant to understand how to use properly our independence. Our independence, Svatantra, is this independence is the cause of everything, cause of liberation and cause of bondage. This independence is bringing us away from Krishna. And again, this same independence is bringing us to Krishna. So, and we want to engage in seva, unconscious being. But if we meet conscious being, fully conscious being, we cannot engage him in my seva. Yes. Like Subhashtan Maharaj gave example that the water is producing electricity, water. So from water we are getting electricity. That is utilitarian theory. So solar system also, we are using everything for our purpose, our own interest, water, sunlight. My Guru Maharaj one day, when he was having preaching tour in Europe, maybe he was in Germany also, France, and when he was in Germany, they were passing through Germany and watching many they getting electricity from wind and accumulating electricity, producing electricity from wind. And he said, you see how people stealing everything from Krishna. People stealing everything from Krishna. We thinking this is matter of advancement. We can get so much electricity from water, from sun, from wind, but we are not using for Krishna seva. That means we are stealing. And can we use it for him, Purna Chetana, for Supreme Conscious Being? Can we engage him for our own interest? Not possible at all. Because he is not controlled by us. If somebody is having consciousness, nobody can control him. Even in this material world, the same thing. But if somebody is unconscious, everybody can use him, exploit in his own purpose. But the Supreme Lord Krishna is the supreme conscious being. How you can use him in your own interest. But still, somebody can say, in this way, if I cannot use him in my own interest, so maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe Krishna is. The same question was asked about is Supreme Lord is partial or impartial? Because he is helping only to devas, to demigods, but not helping to asuras like that. So therefore, this question was risen in the seventh canto. Yeah? The same thing here is we will think that the Supreme Lord, we cannot use him in our own business. And he cannot do whatever I want. So, what does it mean? That means we have no relationship. He doesn't like me. But we have to know this also. He can be controlled by us. By what? By only love. Yes, he can be controlled by us if you have love for him. Only due to love, they could control the full conscious being, completely conscious being. And that is the point. So, if we have love, we are controlling the completely conscious being, full conscious being. How is this possible? Because love means not for my own interest. Krishna is not being controlled by me for my own interest. No. He is getting pleasure. You cannot use him for your own selfish pleasure. That is for your interest. You want to get some position. You want to become president or somebody like that. So you want to become guru like that. But you cannot control Krishna if you don't have love. Only outwardly you acting like that. So you are praying to Gopal for your interest, to fulfill your desire. And that desire also material. That is called vanchana. Vanchana kripa. External mercy. You can get it. But you will get so much disturbance in your mind. But when Krishna is happy, you also will become happy. That means if you want to fulfill your own desire, you have become upasya. You consider yourself as upasya, not Krishna. So how you can accept him as upasya if you already upasya? You're already a big person. Everybody should give respect to you. So when you are serving to worshipable one, to upasya, to Krishna, the object of service, the time you are really observing, are you really observing what type of dress we are having? Oh, I'm grihasta, oh, I'm vanaprastha, or I'm sannyasa. Which type of dress I have? That is most important. Spasnachan Maharaj said, dress of upasaka, of dress of upasya. So whose dress we are putting? Dress of worshipper or dress of worshipable one? Are you worshipping the worshipable one with the dress of upasaka? So I am demanding that I will get service. Okay, 1 second. I have to switch on electricity. So I'm sorry, just my laptop can stop. Yeah. So the dress of Upasya or dress of Upasaka, we should understand this. And yes, because we speaking about Varnasrama topic here, Lord Krishna speaking about Varnasrama. But the main thing is that if we can be Grihastha, Vanaprastha, or Sannyasi, but the question is in which type of dress? In dress of Upasaka, that means we worshipping Krishna in this ashram, or in dress of Upasya, that means everybody give respect to us. And outwardly looks the same, but completely different. Because if you become Upasya, your mind is never peaceful. You have so much disturbance you are having. How you can make everybody happy around you? Only Krishna can do it. If you serve Krishna, then Krishna make everybody happy. Srila Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur said, you are going to do seva with which type of dress code? Dress code of worshipper or dress code of worshipable one? And for what? The sages in ancient time were doing meditation. They were doing yagya karma for what? For worshipping devata, demigods. And then they were meditating on demigods. They were doing ritual sacrifices. Different types of mantras were there. They were uttering for the pleasure of different demigods. And but they have never done any type of worship for the worshipable one. So, like different rituals, different process, but who was doing it for the real upasya? Now they were serving, now they were worshipping demigods. This type of upasana, it was in ancient time. And this sage, they were created by Brahma, Lord Brahma. And Brahma got knowledge from whom? From Bhagavan Krishna, Vishnu, the Supreme Lord. And then Krishna or Vishnu is the worshipable one for Brahma. But this sage is Muni, worshipping demigods, teaching how to worship demigods for the pleasure, also for benefit of people. But in Kali Yuga, everybody is bewildered by that. They worship Durga, they worship Shivaji, Ganesha. So why people are going for demigod worship? For sense gratification only. So we are observing that upasana, real upasana, worship to the Supreme Lord, that is Chaitanya Dharma. Demigods created by Brahma, Rishi created by Brahma. The rishis worshipping demigods. They thinking they will get some illumination, some type of effulgence, illumination, brightness, light, whatever demigods are having, they can give them. But that is coming from, that is due to Bhagavan's effulgence. They are becoming effulgent, illuminated. But actually, this effulgence, illumination is coming from the Supreme Lord Krishna. And so, what is the duty of conscious being? We are conscious being. Our duty is to do seva. Seva is chetana vritti. Seva means the activities of conscious being, service. But Shipashnachan Maharaj said, and now in Kali Yuga we have become very intelligent, very, very intelligent. Even maybe 100 years before, people were not so much intelligent, but they were performing seva, doing service. Since time immemorial, seva is there. One cannot say that I'm not doing any seva. And if one is not doing Krishna seva, he's doing seva to his children, wife, family members, nations. Without seva, nobody can remain. But for whose pleasure? That should be for pleasure of Krishna, who is Sevya. Sevya. We should worship for his pleasure. These three words. Sevaka, Seva, Sevya. And Upasaka, Upasana, Upasya. That very important meaning. Just if we take the meaning and go deeply inside the meaning of these words, we can understand everything. And but why it is happening? The problem with Sanatana Dharma in India also, and nowadays, I did so much seva, but after my son went to his wife, he left me, and I'm suffering. The question is coming: you did seva for whom? For his pleasure or for your own pleasure? Because you were expecting something. You were expecting the same pleasure from him. You were giving pleasure to him to get pleasure from him. But and because we are expecting something, we are not happy. And therefore, in the age of Kali, age of quarrel, why people fighting? Even among devotees, among disciples of the same guru, one group, another group. Why? Because seva is not there, maybe. If in some group there is no real seva, there will be so much gossiping, criticizing, quarreling with others, politics. Yes, this is politics. And so much politics we see nowadays in the religion. And why the quarreling is going on? Everyone wants to become Lord of this world. Sri Pachtan Chandra Maharaj said, this Srila Gorgan Maharaj word, the measuring rod of this age of Kali is Dambha, pride. Srila Gorgan Swami said always, Hum bado hai. So I'm the great. I'm Prabhu. So everybody saying I'm Prabhu. And also in our society we have this Prabhu heading. And when he spoke this, Spashtansha Maharaj, he said, look at Gopal, he looking at you, you are quarreling, and he is standing there and laughing. Everybody is saying that I am Prabhu, but what is my identification is there. Only one Sevaka is there, is Gopal on the altar, and everybody is Prabhu. And that Sevaka is Krishna. Funny, very funny and very pity situation. He's because how can I serve if he will not supply? He's Sevaka, he gets supply. I need a beautiful wife, give me. I need money, you give me. I need fame, prestige, give me. All you need, he will supply. Otherwise, what you will do? Low class people, they just take murti and put in the river. Because I'm Prabhu, he is not serving to me. Like a robo. Now they're making this robo technology. Robo can do everything for me. If he is not doing, I switch off. It's not working. Krishna is not my robo, yeah? So this is age of Kali. So realization. Pashtancham Maharaj said, first I need one dhoti. You give me one dhoti. Then I'm growing vegetables in my garden. So I need vegetables. Then civilization took place, started exchange, rice, oil, and civilization continue advancing. I will do something for him, he should give something to me. Therefore, I'm here. If he will not do something for me, I will be here. And this is the knot, very hard knot is there. Vidyate Hridaya Granthi. Hridaya Granthi means the knot, very strong. Vidyate Hridaya Granthi Chidyante Sarva Samshaya. This hard knot will be broken when my old doubts will be clarified by Sadhguru, by like knife, his words like knife, it will be cut on my this knot. Then I will go to him. Acharya will cut the knot, clarify all my doubts, and then he will be qualified. We will be qualified to sit at the lotus feet of Acharya and serve there. Then only we can say, I am Upasaka. I am not Upasya. I am one who is worshipping. I am not a worshipable one. I have come here to serve him, to worship him. And why this feeling is there, I should be worshipped, I should be served. Because we are not listening. The main thing, we are not following the listening process. What does it mean to listen? To submit myself. Therefore, the words coming out from the lotus lips of Sadhu Guru, and going in different direction, going here, coming out here. The question is, do we want to be changed? Yes, Gurudev, I want to be changed. Please inflict discipline on me. But we don't want to be disciplined. We don't want to be punished, to chastised. Please. Gurudev, please correct me. Please chastise me. But very little chastisement we are accepting. What to speak about chastisement? Little Guru said little bit, then I cannot listen. That is a situation. Situation is going on. There is 11 equipment to do seva, or it is called seva yantra. 11 equipment. Do you know? 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 uh, acting senses, so and mind. That means eyes, ears, nose, tongue, hands, legs, genitals, rectum, mouth, mind. 11 instruments is there to do seva. This is very nice creation of Bhagavan. He has given to me 11 equipments. But what we are doing with these equipments, we are trying to get pleasure. Problem is to cook prasadam. Because it is just a food. If I not take prasadam today, just take outside, what's problem? But problem is you are not engaging your tongue, jihva, in seva. That is the problem. Problem, I'm not listening katha, I listen news, politics, what is going on in Russia, what is going on in Iran, in Israel, and discussing. Problem, you are not using your ears in listening Krishna Katha. Or I'm watching social media, many women, beautiful women. What's problem? I'm not initiated. Why you so much strict to me? Problem, you are not using your eyes in seva to Krishna. That is not rule only for initiated or non-initiated. It's just rule for human being to do seva for Krishna. And how we can use this equipment in Krishna service? We need punishment. It is said, discipline, punishment, shasana. Therefore, from this word, shastra is there, scripture. Yes, Guru should give punishment there. Because we can misuse our yantra. Yes, now people very much attached to yantra. Like this is also yantra. Smartphone. A laptop is also yantra. This is also yantra. But actually, our body also yantra. We have 11 type of yantra. 11 type of instruments we have to serve Krishna. So, we have already this mechanism. And how to use it? If you don't know the goal, we will misuse. Because so many things are there. You get something new, you searching how to use, I put this, I push this button, what will happen? Oh, very interesting, nice. And you completely become attached to this body. So many tastes, so many views. Some people like to travel. I travel everywhere, many nice sites. But when you speak about can you donate for Krishna? Oh no, I have no money. My money is limited because I have to travel. But why are you traveling? That is a question. What is the meaning of your traveling? You're going here, you're going there, but you don't understand the real goal. Just only your body is moving from one place to another place, and you putting in YouTube. Everybody see how I'm traveling. So I'm great person. I'm be there, I'm be here. Now, and many people watching because their mind also is touched. So many things you see. Oh, this Now he is in this country. No, in this country. Wow. So in this way, we misusing our yantra. We should know these 11 instruments we have to use in Krishna Seva. And if by this equipment we will serve him, we will have no death, no question of Yamaraj Loka, no question to go to even to this planet, to this material world. If you go there, no question of return back again in this material world. Yad gatva nivartante tadhama paramam mama. So Supreme Lord Krishna, through his instructions, he is teaching Uddhava here. And the main thing is devotion towards Bhagavan. That is the meaning of that. So he said one should develop devotion for me. He can remain grihastha, he can remain vanaprastha or sannyasi until the end of life, but he should develop the real devotion. That is what the topic today. I just read the class of Pashtan Chandra Maharaj. So I don't know. We can maybe I can allow you to ask some questions if you have. Oh, in this chat we can do it. Okay. Mhm. So, okay. Thank you a lot for your attention. Class Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari. Okay, if no question, then we will start. We will stop here. Thank you a lot for your attention. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasinubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnava